We are here. We're back to the Gila. So this little campground spot here in Gila Hot Springs, it's one of our favorites. So nice and quick and easy access to a hot spring, sort of a base camp jumping off spot for all these great trails that go out from here. And straight from the source, some hot spring coffee. Ah, that's good. I think Louise is going to be very impressed with your attire.
Lou, what you need in your life is some shower shoes and a robe for the hot springs. I recommend fleece, polar fleece, because even when it gets wet, it still insulates. Sometimes it gets frost, but you know, hey, it's a great pillow at night too. Just gonna do a quick demonstration of this knife that I got for Mike and Lou for their camper. I was looking for a knife that they could use for food prep, and I thought about getting them a number 12 open nail. The problem with that is wood swells when it gets wet, and you need two hands to open and close it every time, and the blade is flush with the handle, so you don't get any finger relief when you're trying to chop. So I asked the web and was introduced to this thing, which is the Rough Rider Sous Chef. It's a lock back design. The grantons on either side for food release, and you can single hand open and close it. The other thing that was one of my requirements was that it be ambidextrous, and backlocks are, because Lou is left-handed and so am I. The handle scales are black micarta. Looking forward to seeing that in action, as I am the great fan of Mike and Lou's outdoor cooking.
Not bad at all.
So where are we headed? Well, we're headed to a hot spring, but it's not one of the hot springs that is very popular here in the Gila. Sort of secret, although you can find mention of it on old maps. It's just outside of the wilderness boundary, so I'm bringing the drone. We'll see if we can get some cool shots. And a bit of off-trail hiking today. There's not a well-worn trail there, actually not even an official Forest Service trail at all, but there's a use trail. It is brutal. You'll get to see us huffing and puffing a little bit, but man, it's great to be out here. Whew. All right, gaining some elevation. We're climbing about 800 feet. And this little push here, get out of this drainage and into another drainage. Whew. Yeah. Elevation gain. Here we go. Up and up and up.
Almost to the top of the hill. It feels good. That.
Man, that's some rugged country down there. We've started our downhill. We're heading down into another drainage with quite a considerable amount of cool stuff going on.
I don't care in
You
here.
can see out there kind of a basin and sort of a little river bottom down there. That's kind of where we're headed. And yeah, it's definitely not a trail, more of a game trail. Probably deer or elk. Maybe some javelina. We've seen some javelina tracks. But hey, it's really nice to be off the beaten path. Nobody else around.
I'm around.
On the trail, right in the middle of the trail, walking through here, look down and I see this. And this. This piece of pottery. Mogollon culture. Glazed on the inside. Nice. Pretty sweet. Put that right there. Thought we were done with this.
Just one more, and this one's the best one.
This is the best one. You think you're almost home and you have a knee-breaking descent.
What? A hot spring.
Corridor soaking.
Nice. All right, we got a little camp set up. Kind of cozy, tidy over here in the bramble. And kind of a mess. This is our sweet little spot. And a sycamore tree came down right across all the space. So we're kind of shoved to the side. Whenever you camp, there's a fair amount of camp chores that need to be done. But when you're camping in an undeveloped spot like this, where no one seems to have been in years, there's a lot of extra camp chores. We ended up moving this sycamore tree kind of out of the way and set up an impromptu fire pit right here. And we've got this little tiny hot spring, and it may not be deep or big, but it's hot. And I'm going to be in it at some point tonight. But right now, sunset, got an iced tea, and finishing up the camp chores. And it'd be nice to sit down and do nothing for a little while. Oh, this is hot.
Hi, Mark.
Man, it may look kind of murky and kind of muddy at the bottom, but this is hot. This feels really good. Soaking them bones.
What's your guess on the temp?
100, 101 maybe.
Nice. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, this is great. Nice little view of a fire being built. Yeah, by our resident professional.
See if I can launch it in the hole. Nice.
Oh, jeez.
First try, huh?
Yeah. As expected.
A one strike fire.
No match fire.
So cool.
Yep.
It's light.
It's good entertainment.
Yeah.
We're pretty much packed up now. We sort of made camp melt back into the wilderness and gonna do that whole grueling hike in reverse, but shouldn't be too bad.
Another little pochard. That's a nice one.
That is.
Cool.
That's really cool. You got another one down there too?
What's this? No, it's just a rock.
Last of the river crossings. We are almost back to Dan's vehicle. And man, what a great trip. Short but sweet. We're gonna celebrate a job well done with another trip to Gila Hot Springs, soak in the pool, warm our chilly bones, and soothe our souls. Thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.